Alright guys, welcome back to Everyday Whiskey. It's August here, which means it's almost September, which means if you live down here, you know we're encroaching on Locals Summer.
Every local's favorite time of the year.
Best time of the year. So in honor of Locals Summer, we're going to do another episode of Locals Night for you. Keep watching to find out what we got.
Alright everybody, welcome back to another episode of Everyday Whiskey. I'm Dan.
And I'm Mike.
And this week, as we said in our little preview there, we're doing another episode of Locals Night. We haven't done a Locals Night segment since our second episode.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute since.
So yeah, if you want we're gonna plug the episode so you can look back into that and see which whiskeys we pulled out for that. Those are awesome too. I think they actually Penelope uses the same bottles.
They do.
Yeah. So this is Cape May Distillery. So not affiliated with the brewery, which is obviously the more popular, more well-known establishment in the state. Oh yeah, it's the biggest brewery in the state.
Yeah.
Aside from
do they distribute out of state yet? For anyone who watches this, that may be out of state.
I think PA.
Maybe. Yeah. Well, anyway, Cape May Brewery.
We got some viewers in Philly.
Blown up. It is huge. Everyone knows it. So.
But
not really.
Lesser known, Cape May Distillery. So we got their Back Bay bourbon, and we got their black rye. I honestly haven't tried it yet. You haven't tried it yet, so this is gonna be a straight up review. No bullshit. No frills. We're just gonna evaluate the whiskey, and we'll see if we like it. See if we don't like it. It has some harsh criticism here. It might not have some harsh criticism. Only thing I know is sometimes when I have some homemade stuff, like not that I love supporting local stuff, but sometimes the stuff tastes very young.
Yeah, no, I agree, because they want to get the product out and onto the market. And I understand that. You can't sleep on it. You want to make sure you're on the market. You're in the heat. Right now, bourbon's hot.
Yeah.
It's the thing to do. So you might have to sacrifice a little aging to get out there and get yourself known. So
yeah,
we'll find out. We'll see.
We'll see. Like, I don't know. We'll do some research and we find the
age statement.
Find the age statements. Find if it's sourced, if it's actually made from around here. I'm almost positive it's probably sourced.
Now these were whiskey store bottles, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, these are whiskey store bottles.
We didn't purchase these.
These are not
purchase them anywhere.
Yeah, you can actually get them. Oddly enough, you can get the Back Bay bourbon. The only store I've seen it at is the River Rock liquor store.
Okay. Wow, I've actually never been in that liquor store. Ever.
That's where I picked up that High West 36 vote.
Okay.
Yeah, I was waiting to get a table and
I've seen out.
Sam and I walked over there and I was like, let's check out this liquor store. She goes, you're gonna spend money, aren't you? And I'm like, probably. Dude, they had Yamazaki 12 year behind the counter.
Wow.
For
$1.20. Is it a nice store? I've never been in there.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised I've never been in there. It's one of my accounts.
Ooh. You know what this smells like? The High West Silver. It smells like straight up corn.
So it is young.
This smells like new make. But look at the color too. It's like very. I don't know how this is gonna come on the camera. It's very light. It's almost like a light gold or like hay color.
So it's got all the signs of being young. It's not aged.
This has got to be like. I would be shocked. 2 years. I'd be shocked if it's 2, because you can still call it bourbon to be 1 year.
Yeah.
Like Noble Oak only ages stuff for a year, but it's straight bourbon is 2 years.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it's young. It smells really good though.
It tastes like nothing. There's not a lot going on.
Oh.
It's like water. It's very. So, like, all the intensity, all, like, the sweet corn and the ethanol you get in the nose is just washed out when you taste it.
Yeah, I mean, I could pick out some of the grain.
But that's all you get is grain, though. And you get, like, a little bit of that sweet corn. Right at the back, you get the corn kind of comes back in again.
Other than that, you're right. It's kind of just watery alcohol. I mean, it's not bad, but it just tastes like new. It tastes like new make to me. Yeah. Me and you, we like a lot of complex bourbons. We like
I don't mind 80, like I said, I'm sure this is 80 proof.
This is very just...
Yeah, so 80 proof, aged 2 years.
Honestly, this is good for an intro bourbon. If you're just getting into it, because it's really, there's not much
a lot going on. There's no intensity. There's no like real complex flavors and no real complex layering to it.
Yeah.
So if you're just looking for like a campfire bourbon or something to knock around with your friends, like this is great, just because it's nothing you have to dive into or think about.
Yeah. No. Do we have water? We don't have water, do we?
No. I'll just get another cup then. Or a glass.
No, I was gonna see if water helped it, expose anything.
Well, you want to go run and get the water?
Yeah, I'll go run and get it, because I don't even know if it will, honestly, but it's worth a shot.
Alright, Chan, in the edit, cue some upbeat doo-doo music. Don't touch my light! Try a little bit of water.
copyright the Mario Star music.
Yeah, that's definitely not gonna happen. Didn't the guy make Mario? The guy who made Mario die?
I think so.
Was that no? That's a Pac-Man guy.
Oh yeah, Pac-Man guy's gone. Or Pac-Man guy.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, this is not purified water. So.
Oh well, it changes the nose. That's for sure.
What, to nothing?
No, it actually gets even sweeter.
Oh Jesus! You know,
it's like banana.
Yeah, it's like banana peel.
Banana-y. Yeah, it's like banana-y.
Very banana. Weird.
Actually, the water helped a little bit.
A little bit. It just, I don't know. It personally doesn't do it for me.
No.
It's definitely good that, like, I would call this, like company bourbon.
Yeah.
Like, if you got people over your house and you want to bring out a bottle that you don't really care, like, what happens to, the bottle's gone in the night, I think that's probably not a bad way to assess that.
That's good, especially if they're not big bourbon drinkers and, you know.
Or it's good to mix, too. Like, I would do, like, a
mix.
Yeah, definitely you know, whiskey and Coke there. You make some old-fashioned. Old-fashioned would probably be great with that because you really get the flavor of the cherry and the bitters
in
there.
It's not bad by any means. It's just not what we're accustomed to. We like in-depth, complex, deep.
And I don't want to use our personal opinion of bourbon to reflect what we think about it, but just I think for us, not what we would personally go to.
Yeah, if you like a lighter bourbon, something easy, this is perfect.
That's
definitely by all means, this is your winner right here, and it's local, so that's even better.
All right, so we got the. Actually, didn't hold the label the last one, so you guys are interested in it. Like you said, supports on the locals. You know, Cape May, Exit Zero, and then here we got the black rye whiskey, which the black rye, I'm like, so they don't actually have an age statement on this. So they have 2 years on this. They don't have anything on this.
Oh, they did have 2 years on that.
Yeah, so that's 2 years. I thought it was younger, dude. I thought it was only a year. All right, so once again, we got 40%, 80 proof, so probably. But it's black rye, so this is going to be pretty intense, I feel like. Just the nose is going to be intense, but I think the flavor might be a little more subdued.
I don't know much about rye. Black rye sounds pretty.
I'm thinking rye. I don't know, dude. I'm thinking like rye bread seeds. Almost.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. And when I say I don't know a lot about rye, I mean I'm talking the actual grain rye. Like I don't know, maybe black rye is the complete opposite. Maybe it is really lit. I don't know. I don't know about rye.
It's just I just get straight up alcohol.
Yeah.
This is really this is actually
this is very astringent.
This is very disappointing on the nose. Trying to get something out of this thing.
Yeah, it tastes like rye bread. Kinda. Yeah. No, it does. It's like bread.
Tastes like rye bread. This is better. Like bread. This is the better of the two.
Honestly, it's not bad.
Not like
it's like bread.
It's not. I wouldn't call it like leaps and bounds better.
No.
But once again, I think it's the same thing where there's just like not a lot going on.
Take a piece of rye bread. Don't butter it. Just eat it. Swallow that back end taste. That's.
Did you just explain to someone how to eat?
Yeah, I just told you how to eat rye bread without butter.
I know, but you told them to swallow. Like, what are they gonna do? Spit it out on the table when they're done? Like, nah, I didn't like it.
Sometimes. That's kind of. It just tastes like rye bread. The aftertaste of rye bread. Which isn't bad. Honestly.
Yeah, like I said,
I like this.
Like I said, we always appreciate. Like I said, and I don't think we've actually ever said this on a show. So if anybody actually wants us to review a certain whiskey, just comment it, and we'll do our best to get our hands on the bottle. We actually did have someone do it, the Wee Beastie. We're trying to get a bottle right now, but everybody seems to be sold out everywhere we go, or it's astronomically overpriced.
And don't be a jerk. Don't tell us to review Pappy 25, 30-year, whatever. We can't get that.
Let's do something like
realistic
something
stuff.
I like anything like weird, eclectic.
Yeah.
You know, any everyday
don't
bottles.
Don't ask me to be like, hey, I have this local distillery that only distributes in my state. Can you guys review it? Unless you're going to send us the bottle.
Unless you're going to mail it. Yeah, you definitely mail it.
But, you know,
we'll work that out.
Make them reasonable. Stuff that, you know, maybe you're interested in trying, but you haven't pulled the plug and you want us to do it. You know, if it's, I'd say $30 or less.
Yeah.
We'll definitely pick it up.
Yeah, we'll pick it up.
I mean, I'll go as far as 50, depending on how interested in the product I am.
I don't know, I buy a lot of bottles, so 9 times out of 10, I might actually have a bottle someone talks about.
I can't wait to do the new riff episode.
Yeah, you look out for that one. The new rep episode we're gonna do probably in about a month or so. I think we're looking at.
Yeah, once we get the other two
bottles.
I hate to say it, you got hosed on your bottle.
Yeah,
I was in an account the other day. Yours should have been at the same price.
Yeah, I know. I paid $18 more for. I was pissed. I looked it up when I got home. I knew I got shafted on that bottle.
But nonetheless, the two that we got were we got the rye, we got the regular. Phenomenal. I've been killing the bourbon every night. I've been having a glass of it.
Yeah, the rye, but honestly, the rye tastes like a $60 rye. Like the rye was awesome.
I think it's the new bourbon on the market. It's hot right now, and I think it's going to deplete quick and become the next. Maybe it has the potential.
Well,
to become the next, Stag.
It's distributed by Skernick.
Okay.
So yeah, so that you can get it pretty easily.
Okay.
But all right, so
I hope you can, 'cause it's clear. But that's for another episode.
That's for another episode. That was a little bit of a tangent.
Yeah.
Get back to the current thing right in front of our faces. So yeah, Cape May Distillery. I think it's really good everyday whiskey. I actually don't know the price points because I don't currently carry this at my location. So
and it was whiskey stored to us.
It was whiskey stored to us, so I didn't ask pricing either.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna. I couldn't imagine this being more than $35 a bottle. I wouldn't pay more than $30 a bottle.
Yeah, I wouldn't. If you see us on a shelf somewhere at 50, 60, I'd probably tell you to turn the other way.
Yeah,
get another local one.
I'm trying to think like what I would compare these to, like.
Well, what's let's see. We got Sourland. They're actually priced kind of high too, though.
Yeah, I'm just trying to like
for what they are.
Yeah, Sourland.
Muckley Eye's pretty.
No, Muckley Eye. Yeah, that's fair price. That's really good stuff. Muckley Eye does a really nice job with their stuff. No, like these guys definitely, like I said, like I think they were just trying to make like very general representations of what each varietal was here, and they did that.
I'm gonna guess you could find this between 30 and 50, but I wouldn't pay anything more.
Wow, than really wide.
Well, hold on. I wouldn't pay anything more.
I don't know. It's between
than
$1 and
$45.
It's between $1,000 and $1,000. You're my best here.
Because I've seen out of all the local stuff I've seen, they all seem to be priced between 30.
My price
and
gap
50.
is huge.
It is. That is a big range. But what I was leading up with was, following up with, I wouldn't pay more than about 40, 45 for this.
No,
so if you see it on that higher end of my immense scale, run. Just run the other way.
Run. No, I wouldn't pay more than $30 for the bottle.
No,
I'm gonna stick with my initials.
35 tops plus tax.
Like I said, we like we love playing the games and doing like the little competition the two of us, but we always like getting back to our roots and doing a generic bottle review, which these are fun for us, just because we can kind of dive into a bottle we haven't had, and I resisted opening these.
And if you have to buy one, buy the rye.
Yeah, buy the rye. The rye was better of the two.
Yeah.
But all right, if anybody has any questions about the bottles, please comment on the episode here. But we want you to do 3 things at the end of every episode. We want you to like, we want you to comment, and we want you to subscribe. Do 1, 2, or 3, or all 3. It would really be awesome. Make our day. Most importantly, 3. That's the hardest one to do. But yeah, do you think we kind of said it all about these?
Yeah.
All right.
That's a wrap.
Everybody have a great week. Stay safe. And shop local. Drink local. And you can go to your local bar now and get to sit outside in a parking lot.
Yeah, go sit in parking lots.
But all right. Have a great week.
Or don't. Try to go sit on the water.